Alright, hello everyone. We are back for hole number 2 here, setting up for the pro tournament. And par 5 downwind probably um, is kind of the memo that I've been hearing for this, is that will probably be downwind. So I'm just trying to think about the best approach. I do like the bomb it method. At the very least, having a globe to kind of maybe lay up and go over the. We'll probably go. I'll show you the hook. I'll show you the slice shot in Pro Division, I think. So let me set up a ball accordingly. Let's go at it with Katana. I'm not really worried about distance being a thing. As long as you have something with good curl, that's what I'm going to recommend. Good curl and topspin. So here's Sniper 9. If you don't have Sniper and you have Hammerhead, you can go with that. Alternatively speaking, you can go with Big Dog as a last resort. But as long as your Sniper has, say, topspin 40 to 50, as long as your Sniper's a 7, you can do it. It's better with an 8. If you don't quite have a developed enough club, I will lay up as well, but I'm not going to lay up today. But I will lay up tomorrow. Today we are going to be going for it. And, using Thor as my driver. I'm assuming, at the very least, maybe you have Apocalypse unlocked, maybe you don't. But chances are, it's not developed enough. If it is developed enough, you really shouldn't be in pro. You should just be an expert so you can actually get Apocalypse cards as a reward. So that's kind of, the shot advice that I can give. And we're just going to kind of play this straight up today. I know it's going to go at least 5 rings down. I'm just going to gently, just to be on the safe side, half a ring, pull that back. Or half a bar, pull it back. So let's see what this looks like. As you can see, I did not need that, but at the risk of, especially for the first time laying up, you just want to lay off it just a tiny bit and make sure you put yourself in play. There's no real threat of not being down there far enough, so you really don't got to threaten the edge of the fairway more than I just did there with that tee shot. You can lay off of the corner, because for the shot that we're about to go for on the second shot, power is not going to be an issue. In fact, that's why you see me with a Katana from the beginning, is because there's no reason to waste a Kingmaker here. Or, for that matter, wasting a globe unless you were going to do something a little bit more aggressive, like kind of put it down here towards the end of the fairway and then try to hop it over on the first hop. So here you're going to see me just play a hook here. So I'm going to pull back just slightly like this. And then you're just going to see me curl it naturally. I'm just going to use 100 curl. Nothing extra. Nothing fancy here. There you see a great ball. Don't think that's going to be the end of the world. Let's see if it is. Nope. So as you can see, just getting it into the fairway here is good enough. That's going to easily get you to that, easy eagle. You can see that this hole isn't really tricky. The hardest thing is going to be, setting the right power on your curl shots. So making sure you're not adding power and landing in the rough by overpowering accidentally. If you don't go for the curl shot like I just did, which is 100 curl, I am going to recommend that you do a hook, which would be pretty close to... In fact, hold on, let me just dial this up real quick. Just going to do it like this. If you are going to do a slice shot, you are going to need to do it full slice, which with a sniper, for example, is going to be about 3.5 full targets. So you would need to basically put the right edge of your bullseye on the right of the fairway, and you would need to stack another bullseye, and then another half. And that'll get you in the ballpark of exactly the landing zone that you need. Again, the critical part is going to be setting the proper power, making sure you're not overpowering, making sure you're not, making sure that you're, accommodating for enough wind, and all those factors need to all come together in order for you to execute the shot. But if you can't do 100 curl like I just did, then that's going to be the alternative method that I suggest, as opposed to trying what I just did with, say, phone curl, which would be more of like 65, 70 curl. So if you do not have landscape mode, it's okay. Just go for the full slice. And maybe I can do that method for you guys tomorrow. You only need to see this method once. So good luck with that hole. Assuming you guys can make relatively short work of that hole. And be on the lookout for hole number 3 coming up.